Welcome back to the Washington State Dynasty. Washington State takes a break from Pac-12 play today as they have a road non-conference game against the Troy Trojans. Troy ended today's game as number 22 in the nation, off to a very good start, only one loss so far on the year, and that was to Utah, who is a very solid team. Troy is led by running back Greg Bryant, who is one of the best running backs in the entire nation, while Washington State is led by their own amazing running back Gerard Wicks. But it's about time to kick off. Troy gets us underway as Harrington and Burgess are both back to return. Harrington has it. He will take it out of his own end zone, trying to get the outside. He's got some room to work with and pushed out of bounds to the 34-yard line, a 36-yard return. Luke Falk and the Cougars offense will take the field for the first time today as they give it to Morrow. He is just short of the first down line. Last week, Washington State beat Cal in a very close game, a game in which Luke Falk struggled once again, throwing 3 interceptions. Falk now on 3rd and 2, and it's knocked down by Terrace Lewis, one of the best defensive players for Troy. Greg Bryant now will take the field with the Troy offense, transferred from Notre Dame to Troy, and has now become one of the best running backs in the nation. Silver's moving in the pocket, throws it, and he's got his man Brooks to the 37-yard line, a gain of 17. Offset I, give goes to Bryant, trying to get to the outside, and he finds a little bit of room, ends up with a 5-yard gain, the number 5 overall rusher in all of the nation. Silvers now keeps it on the read option. He's into Cougars territory, still going, finally brought down by Taylor at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 10 under center for Silvers, to the outside for Avery. Troy has the number 5 running offense in the nation, only the 95th pass offense, but when they do throw, they like to throw to those tight ends down the field, and White had 2 chances for an interception. Entering today's game, we only have 3 interceptions so far in the season, and a lot of the opportunities have been dropped, but Troy misses their field goal. That would have given them a 3-0 lead. And we have a studio update. Southern Cal State's undefeated now, 7-0 on the year, number 5 in the nation. Coming up is a matchup with also undefeated UCLA. Gerard Wicks gets the carry though, and he's got 7 yards, a nice run to get this drive started. 3rd and 3, give goes to Wicks, and Ferris is in the backfield once again as Gerard Wicks had nowhere to go and we're forced to punt again. Troy couldn't convert their field goal on the first drive of the day and missing a wide open, or at least semi-open, tight end right there. Silver's going to the air, he's got his man Harris, and he's obliterated across the middle. Kevin Griffin with a huge hit. 4-man front on 3rd and 10. Screen pass to Bryant, and he's brought down from behind by Robert Barber. Not quite the senior season that I expected from him, but he still had a couple of nice plays. Keith Harrington back to return the punt, and he muffed it, and Troy is on top of it. Harrington with a huge mistake right there, and Troy in excellent field position to start off the drive. Silvers has it, still going inside of the 25-yard line, a 19-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for Silvers, going to the air. He's got a man. Harris has to come back for the ball though, and is just shy of the first down line. A big 3rd down, give goes to Bryant. He's got room and just shy of that touchdown as he could not cross the plane. Goal line set, give goes to Bryant on the outside, and now he gets in from the inches line. Hard to stop a back of his caliber from getting into the end zone, and Troy has a 7-0 lead. After 2 unsuccessful drives, Washington State has the ball for the 3rd time, and that's a good way to get this drive started. A 10-yard run from Jamal Morrow. Luke Falk from the 4 wide set throws to Craycraft, and our junior number 1 receiver has a 12-yard reception for a first down. Craycraft so far this year has been pretty quiet, not many catches, but something that has been quiet is our running game. Jamal Morrow with another nice run. Luke Falk scrambling out of the pocket. He throws, and he's got LaRue on the roll to the 30-yard line, a gain of 13. Empty set for Luke Falk in the 5 wide set across the middle, and what a catch by Sebastian LaRue. Was able to hang on to that ball, a very tough catch. Now Luke Falk going to the air, he'll take off. He's got the first down and slides to avoid the hit. Very smart play from the junior quarterback. 2nd and 10 on the counter play, give goes to Wicks. He's got maybe 3 yards, that will bring up 3rd down. Now into the 2nd quarter, Luke Falk going to the air, to the outside. It's caught by Archie, but he has nowhere to go after the catch. He gets 2 and will be forced to settle for a field goal. We have a studio update. Undefeated Alabama has lost to rival Tennessee Deshaun Hand had a huge game. He transferred from Alabama to Tennessee. Greg Bryant now on the carry. He's got some room to work with. What a stiff arm. Now he's into the open field, and he's brought down by Darius Lamora, but there's a flag on the play, clipping, so that will back Troy all the way back up. Now 1st and 3. You don't see that a whole heck of a lot. Bryant has the first down though to the 40-yard line, a gain of 9. 1st and 10 once more, this time in I formation as Chun is into the game. He has a little bit of room to work with, and he's got 5 yards. 3rd and 3. Give goes to Bryant. He's met short of the first down line. A big stop by Greg Hoyd. Maybe been one of our most improved defensive players after not really playing much the first 2 years. Keith Harrington has it, and he muffs it again. This time not recovered by Troy, but he has just lost his spot as a punt returner with that. That's just unexcusable. Jamal Murray though starts our drive off with a 5-yard run. 5 wide set on 2nd and 5. Luke Falk trying to get outside of the pocket and then try to throw the ball away, but he'll lose 13 on the sack. 3rd and forever, just trying to play the field position game. Trying to get something, and Wicks ends up with a nice 7 yards, but still 11 yards short. And as they've done most drives, they start this one off with a give to Bryant. Not much room to work with, a gain of 3. 3rd down, 4-man front for Washington State. Silver's going to the air. He throws it to Bryant. He's got the first down and more. Nice run after the catch. He's got 12 yards. Under 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Give goes to Bryant. He's got a big hole, and he's hit down by Lamora and Dotson as David Buchanan suffered a little bit of a stinger, but he will be able to return. Bryant gets the carry, trying to get to the outside. He's inside of the 15-yard line, a gain of 7. 3rd and 3. Draw play to Bryant. He's close, and he's got the first down. He needed 3, and he got 4. 1st and 10. I formation. Give goes to Bryant. He cuts back towards the middle of the field, and a nice fight right there as he did not go down for a while. 2nd and 4. Chun checks into the game. He's close to the goal line. Last time Troy got here, they were able to punch it in. So an empty set, quads to the right, draw play for Silvers, and what a play by Hoyd. He brings him down from behind. 2nd and goal. Give goes to Bryant, and he's in for a 1-yard touchdown. Not much of a goal line stand right there after a nice first play. And we now have an 11-point deficit as UCLA, the number 2 team in the nation, stays undefeated. Paul Perkins, who is one of the Heisman candidates right now, has 117 yards in that game. So Harrington and Burgess are still back to return, and Burgess will take it. Our first return of the day went for a nice gain. Now Burgess trying to bounce it outside. He's got some room to work with. Past the 50 and steps out of bounds, a 48-yard return. 1st and 10. Luke Falk going to the air across the middle. He's got Wiley trying to escape the defenders. He's to the 30-yard line, but there's a flag on the play, and it is clipping, so back us up. Now 1st and 6, trips to the left. Luke Falk going to the air still, and he's got Bartolone. He's now inside of the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. 1.5 minutes left. Luke Falk going to the air across the middle. Again, Bartolone. He has just made an incredible performance so far this year. 1st and goal. Luke Falk will keep it. He cuts back, and he's to the 2-yard line. A 6-yard gain. 2nd and goal. Give goes to Chapman, and he's met, and he loses 2. A great stop by Troy. On 3rd and goal, Luke Falk will go to the air. He throws. Bartolone has it, but he had to come back for it, and he's at the inches line. So 2 seconds left. We're going to go for it. Give goes to Chapman. Touchdown, Washington State. He's able to punch it in, as with 1 second left, we will go ahead and head into halftime with a 4-point deficit. A nice job by Troy in the first half. Second half upcoming. Second half is here as Troy will get the ball to start off. Give goes to Bryant. He is met. He fights forward, and maybe what was a 1-yard gain ends up being a 6-yard gain. 3rd down for Troy. To the outside. Flakes has it, and he's pushed forward. Just barely got it. A nice catch from Andre Flakes. Silver's going to the air, and he's got him in the backfield. Burris with nowhere to go. Not much mobility from that fullback. Bryant, though, he has some mobility, and he is only able to get 4. A nice job of shutting down that hole quickly. Silver's going to the air on 3rd and 7, and he throws it away. So a quick stop for Washington State, and they will get the ball back as Richie Wiley, who was demoted to 4th-string wide receiver, is now back to return the punt after Keith Harrington was benched. Not much room, but he gets 6 yards. Luke Falk going to the air. He has time to throw. He'll step up into an offensive lineman, and he goes down and loses 9 yards. Now 3rd and forever. Luke Falk throwing it, and it's caught by Bartolone. He just makes the most incredible catches at the most clutch times. His 4th catch on the day. Gerard Wicks gets the handoff, trying to go with left, and he's got the first down on an 8-yard gain. 1st and 10. Give goes to Wicks. He tries to cut it back left, and he maybe got 3 yards. A nice run. Under 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Wicks once again with a nice run. A little bit of a slow start, but that's a big run right there. Luke Falk scrambling out of the pocket on the play action. Throws to the outside, and it's intercepted by Burnham. Luke Falk in pursuit, and he whiffs completely. That's going to be a pick 6 for Troy. That wasn't even intended for LaRue, it was intended for Bartolone. But Falk just airmailed the throw, and it ends up as a touchdown for Troy. So they now have an 11-point lead. Gerard Wicks gets the carry and the shoestring tackle, only able to get a yard. 2nd and 9, going to Wicks once more. Didn't run the ball too much in the first half. Here's a big one from Wicks. Down the sideline, one man to beat to the 20-yard line. Finally over 100 yards rushing on the day. Like I said, a slow start on the day. Now Jamal Morrow, he's trying to get to the outside. Using his speed effectively, makes a man miss. Out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Avery Burgess checks into the game, and he'll get the carry. And he has some room. Touchdown, Avery Burgess. His 1st career touchdown. And we've now had a couple of nice runs from 4 players today. 1st and 10, I formation for Troy. Silver's going to the air. A touch pass to the outside, and what a throw to Blevins. One of the top receiving tight ends in the entire nation. Hasn't seen much action today so far. Harris, though, on the slant route across the middle. He's to the 30-yard line, a gain of 18. 1st and 10 to Bryant. He makes that man look silly, still going. He's got 19 yards just outside of the 10. Fake to Bryant, keeping it on the triple option, pitch outside, and a stiff arm from Emmanuel Thompson. He's into the end zone on the 11-yard touchdown, and we go back down by 11 points. Jamal Morrow start off this drive with a carry, breaks 1 tackle, and picks up 6 yards. Twin tight ends as we are under 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. Wicks gets the carry. He's got the first down, just barely, a gain of 5. Luke Falk on the play action, drops back, pressure gets there. He goes down and will lose 8 yards. Now into the 4th quarter. Running the triple option, Luke Falk will keep it. He's got some room, makes one man miss, one man to beat, and he's brought down shy of midfield. A gain of 21. Not the most athletic quarterback, but a nice run right there. Gerard Wicks with the ankle breaker. He's got the first down, starting to heat up, nearing 1,000 yards on the season. Wicks gets the carry. He's trying to get to the outside, makes a man miss, spin move. He'll end up with a gain of 4. Under 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Luke Falk to the outside. It's caught by Bartolone along the sideline. An 18-yard gain. They reviewed it, and the play would stand. So now Gerard Wicks inside of the 5-yard line. A goal-to-go situation upcoming. Split back set on 1st and goal. Luke Falk will keep it, and he scores. We now have 3 rushing touchdowns on the day, all by different players. Luke Falk, Kevin Chapman, and Avery Burgess have a touchdown. Luke Falk going to the air for the 2-point conversion, and what a catch by Wiley. Luke Falk put it where only the receiver could get it. 3rd down for Troy. To the outside, it's intercepted by Kevin Griffin. Only our 4th interception on the year, and that's his 1st on the year. 4 wide set as Jamal Morrow's motioned out of the backfield. Throw goes to Morrow, and he can't make anyone miss. Maybe he got 3 yards. 5.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Only down by 1 score. Jamal Morrow, he's into the open field, and touchdown Jamal Morrow. He's gone for 34 yards, and we're back on top. A 32-28 game. Give goes to Bryant. Have got to slow him down in this 4th quarter. He's got 7 yards to start off the drive. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Give goes to Bryant, and Benson brings him down, but he spins forward, and he's got the first down. 4-man front on 1st and 10. Bryant cuts it back to the right. He runs into a lineman, and he's only able to get 2. Had a nice hole, though. 4-man front once again. 2nd and 8. Throw to Blevins. He's short of midfield, but he's got 7 yards. 3rd down upcoming. I formation. Give goes to Chun. He's got the first down. Brought down inside of Cougars territory, a 4-yard gain. Under 4 minutes left to go. Chun trying to get to the outside. In pursuit, Buchanan is put down. Still going. Finally brought down by Lamora just outside of the 25-yard line. First and 10, 3.5 to go. Tim Longmire checks into the game. He's got 2 yards. Second and 8. Longmire still the back. Going with a screen pass to Longmire along the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 20. Third down upcoming. Silver's going on the screen pass once again, and Chun's got the first down to the 12-yard line. Another first down, a very effective drive so far for Troy. Silver's moving in the pocket. He's got all day to throw, no pressure. Finally goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tommy Blevins, and Troy is back on top with a 3-point lead. You can see our last 5 drives, 4 touchdowns, but we did have the 1 pick six. We're going to need a touchdown or at least a field goal if we're going to continue this game. Wicks gets the carry, trying to get to the outside on the inside zone split, the ankle breaker, but he is caught by his ankles, ends up with a 6-yard gain. 3 wide set, give goes to Gerard Wicks, trying to get to the outside, and he makes a man miss. He's into the open field, 1 man to beat to the 10, and he's finally caught, but he's in the end zone. 66 yards for Gerard Wicks. He surpassed 1,000 yards on the season. He just gave us our lead back. A 4-point lead, 1:40 to go for Troy. They need a touchdown. Chun has it, and that's too much of a gain right there to start off the drive. He's got 15. First and 10. Washington State brings the pressure, and Harris catches it. He's into the open field. Finally caught at the 35-yard line. 168 yards passing for Troy. Silver's going on the screen pass to Tim Longmire, and he's to the 30-yard line, a 3-yard pickup. Under a minute to go, second and 7. Silver's going to the air. He's got Blevins, bounces off a tackle, short of the first down line, so 3rd and 2 upcoming as Troy uses their first timeout. Silver's going to the air on 3rd and 2. Throw, and it's dropped by Avery. 4th down upcoming. This could end the game. 46 seconds left. Give goes to Chun. He's brought down, doesn't get it. And we have the ball back. Troy has 2 timeouts. 1 first down will end this game. Gerard Wicks has it, and he's got 8 yards to start it off, so 2 yards for the win. Give goes to Jamal Morrow. He spins, and he's got it. First down, Washington State, and we will win this game. A 4-point victory. Gerard Wicks breaks 1,000 yards on the season. 206 yards and a touchdown. An incredible performance once more by him. Just absolutely incredible, especially that final touchdown to put us back on top. He went all of the way. I thought he might get caught there, but broke the tackle and he scored the touchdown. Falk only had 115 yards passing, but only threw the ball 15 times. Really relied on our running game, especially in the second half. Bartolone with a nice day, and we have 5 rushing touchdowns on the day, all by different players. So that's very interesting to see, especially Avery Burgess getting in the game and scoring that touchdown. But next week we take on Colorado, and we're going to have to play better. We are 5-2, so 1 game away from bowl eligibility, but I still don't think we've played that great game. I think we played very well against Kansas, but other than that, we've had a comeback in a couple of games. This week it was an 11-point comeback that required a 22-point fourth quarter for the win, and Luke Falk is really struggling. 10 interceptions already, with 5 games to go at least, and that doesn't include a bowl game or maybe a conference championship. He had 8 all of last year. We're going to have to get those in order, and on defense we have got to start getting some pressure on the quarterback, and we need to start forcing some turnovers. We have 4 interceptions through 7 games. We have a couple of fumble recoveries, but other than that, not much else. We're starting to receive some votes again in the top 25. A look at our recruiting board. Corey Harris has locked us out. He looks to be heavily favoring Ohio State, so that would be a big loss. He could have been that electrifying player on our offense. Sidney Phillips were pretty close in a battle. Same with John Jones. Closing in a little bit on Kendall Hearn, and David Downs were really pulling away. A new player I'm looking at for wide receiver would be Tyler Lee, 95 speed, but he's a little bit raw as a receiver, but has that make you miss ability. Like I said, Gerard Wicks now over 1,000 yards on the season, 9.2 yards per carry. A great year from him. Next week, we have a chance to become bowl eligible, or I guess what would be this week against Colorado, and what should be a very exciting game. Colorado, even with 3 losses, they are a really good team. Their losses have come to number 2, number 4, and number 7 in the nation, so they have not really lost to any bad teams, and it should be a very tough game. One of the tougher games we've played so far this year, but I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. I will see you for that Week 10 matchup, because I'm out.